A man decides he's had enough and walks out. But the moment that stole the spotlight, his mother at a nearby table delivers a powerful, unexpected speech that leaves the whole room stunned. This one's unforgettable. Let's get into it.
Him about the first restaurant he gonna take you to. What's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody.
Some people view first dates as last ones, so that's why they try to go all out and make you pay.
My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner? That's the next question I want you to answer.
I like this one.
The reason why she said that is that there are some ladies who want you to get them something they couldn't even afford, and when you refuse, they'd blame you for it.
And then the third thing about this, come on back over here, because I need you to understand what time it is. Right. A real lady is gonna be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford, so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna wrap this up to go. Why? You ain't gonna have food tomorrow? That's a poverty mindset.
This mother went all out, and I bet she won a lot of respect from men.
So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, correct, to hang out, have fun. Y'all should be laughing and talking. It don't need to be a steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you.
This is something that's not usually discussed. They spend all their money on their appearance, and they try to get free meals. And it's not okay.
Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do.
Got him. We got him.
You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want the men to make a reservation.
It's almost like she knows all of their tricks. I guess they weren't lying when they said age comes with experience.
For a restaurant, but you don't reserve what's between your legs. You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
Oh my God.
Some people are not looking for love. They are looking for help. It's not wrong under normal circumstances and honesty, but it's wrong when they lie about it under the image of love. The mother was spot on. She said everything we've ever hoped for and delivered the message flawlessly.
So you're really about to make me split the bill with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it makes sense. You order all this sushi.
It's not even that much, bro. It's only like $70 worth of food.
Yeah, you're paying. So
why would I pay when you're the man?
You serious?
So you're paying. You're paying.
But I'm the girl.
Yeah, but don't order so much food next time.
But I'm the girl you're supposed to pay.
I'll get it next time.
There's not gonna be a next time if you don't pay for this food.
Huh?
We'll figure it out. Don't you worry.
I don't even have money.
Huh?
Why would anyone go on a date with no money? It's a clear hint she was planning to make him pay.
Well, I just told you, don't order all this food next time. Like, you order all of it. You expect me to just pay all of it?
Yeah, because you're the man.
The only reason I think one person should pay for the full bill is if they ate everything on their own.
I just left a brunch date because I got yelled at the table. Now, I can handle getting yelled at. I can generally handle big feelings. But just because you can handle something doesn't mean you have to deal with it.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
This is a good quote. Just because you can endure something doesn't mean you need to put yourself there.
The reason they yelled is because they were frustrated with the way I answered something, I guess. They asked me to describe my ideal partner. And honestly, I don't really do that. And I told them this. I said, honestly, in my experience, people often try to fit the mold of whatever I describe and try to make themselves ideal for me. But where I am in life and as I get older, I really want to find someone who naturally aligns with me. So, my go-to response when people ask me that is, I'm looking for someone who's confident in being themselves. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's all I said.
This guy checked all the boxes. He stayed honest, didn't settle for something he didn't want.
Their immediate response to that was to pound their fist on the table.
What?
And say, not everyone is manipulative. I don't think I even used that word. I don't. The second they said and did all that was the second I knew this was not going to be an effective conversation. Because if that's the way you're going to express yourself as an adult in public, nothing good is about to happen throughout the rest of the conversation.
I agree. If your date acts weird in public, you can only imagine what it must be like behind closed doors.
I am very convinced. I don't think this is going to work. I stood up. I grabbed my coat. I walked out. And now I'm looking for a coffee because I didn't even get to order one before they made a scene.
Well, I'm out, man.
This is why I refuse to do lunch and dinner dates on the first date. To not waste money if the vibe didn't check.
You think it's okay to date a man for money?
100%. I think if your man doesn't have money, you should leave him.
So why wouldn't you date a broke guy?
Because he's broke. I need to be able to go out to dinner. I need my nails done, my hair. I mean, we need stuff.
But I think that if he treats you right and he's got a plan.
Maybe if he has a plan to make money, but if he just plans on being poor and living off me, I'm pre-med.
I don't know how she reached the conclusion that anyone might want to be poor. No one plans to be that way.
I don't need some poor ass man leeching off me.
So if you met a guy and...
Poor? I wouldn't meet a guy that was poor. I wouldn't meet a poor man. I only meet rich men. I look on Wall Street. 100% I think it puts me in a gold digger category.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
At least she's not denying it.
But I think if you're pretty enough, it doesn't matter.
And you think the men watching this would agree?
100%.
That you're worth the...
100%.
The wanting that man to spend and spoil.
Yep, 100%.
Oh, hell no.
Well, he didn't ask if you were going to spend your money on him.
Well, he was saying, why would I marry a poor man? I wouldn't. Because, why would I spend all my money on my kids when I could spend it on me? And the husband should spend it on the kids.
Stop it. Get some help.
Well, what'd you say?
Why are we splitting the bill?
Well, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
So basically, she got an appetizer, and he didn't even touch the food. And she wanted him to pay the full bill.
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
You ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should pay for it?
Okay, but you asked me out.
Jesus Christ.
Even if he asked her out, she ate all the food. So the only reasonable action is to pay for it all.
I know, but you ordered something that I did.
You asked me out.
Alright, I'll just take you home and... Alright, see ya. Hello? Hello? See ya.
Everyone knew it was over except this guy. He only learned this the hard way.
Bye.
First red flag is him not eating the appetizer. If y'all remember the oyster girl, I think y'all know how I feel about the appetizer. If I take you out to eat, we are stuffing our faces. We're ordering all the appetizers.
This guy seems to have a different opinion than us, so let's hear his argument.
We're eating family style. We're getting a big ass food and we're eating it all.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
Because even if we don't link, I'm gonna eat me some damn food.
I have to agree with this. Even if the date doesn't work out, at least he would eat well and have a good time. But we do this with someone we know well, and the guy in the clip was only on his first date.
I ain't stingy with food. I got 260 boxes of eggs in the back seat right now. We about to go make some deviled eggs. Making her split the bill is crazy. Never. First off, I'm not taking you on a date unless I've already gotten to know you a little bit. That date is just gonna break the threshold of us going through our little talking phase. I already like you. You're already partially invested. I already know where the vibes are.
So there we have it. He said that he would only go all the way with a partner that he trusts and knows, but the previous guy didn't know her well.
I recently saw this story time. It was a post. This girl was talking about how she wanted to confront a guy that ghosted her, which was like her, gym, I guess. They go to the same gym together. And she was saying that he approached her and ended up ghosting her. And she was asking people like, should she confront him about ghosting her? And everybody in the comments was saying, no, just ignore him. Don't talk to him. No, y'all gotta start making people feel uncomfortable. Start making people feel uncomfortable.
Huh?
That's y'all problem. Y'all be making people feel like it's okay. That's not okay. Like, if you made me feel away, you're gonna feel away too. I'm not about to make you uncomfortable because you thought I wasn't gonna say nothing. Oh, you got another thing coming.
So there's no need to go that extra way. What good would that accomplish? Revenge is only a waste of time. And the best revenge is to move on, unfazed and unbothered.
And it's like, you might not even get the closure you need from that situation, but make sure you let them know they're a terrible person.
Men are not attractive anymore, and I'm not even talking about looks. It's the fact that so many of them are not healed, not self-aware, can't connect emotionally, stuck at surface level because they don't know how to go beyond that. Like, they don't even know themselves, and they're constantly out here trying to chase the next best thing.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I think she got her facts upside down.
Being emotionally unavailable, don't know how to express yourself at this big age is a complete turnoff. Like, take some time and heal. Go find yourself.
Get right here, man. To be honest,
Yeah.
men are greedy. Men are greedy. That's what it boils down to.
When men get money, you know what's their thought process when men get money?
What?
I can finally take care of a family. I can get a girl and I can do X, Y, Z with her.
It's really true. Each man tries to make his family and loved ones proud when he starts making money. So greed is out of the question here.
And I can get more than one girl.
No.
Either way, even that's the case. Even that's the case, he's still doing for who? Another woman. Now, when a woman gets her money and gets things, what does she say? I don't need a man.
I don't need a man.
So who's really the greedy one? If anything, women are very greedy and selfish. Everything is about me, I, what I can do.
Gotcha.
It's crazy how accurate this is.
This guy that I lost $800, this big baller who's been trying to take me out for a month, and then he didn't send me $800, bro. He just said, "Oh, babe, that's the rudest thing anyone has ever said to me in my entire life."
Women.
$100 a day for 5 years, or a 23-year-old who says yes to everything? Which one are you picking?
We just need money. One more decent take and we're gone.
What do you guys think? The first option is the one to go for without hesitation. $100 a month for 5 years is a decent investment.
Tell me about the worst date you've ever been on.
I got a story. I was on a date with this girl in my new hometown. It was interesting because it was my first time living there, and I go to like this like kind of beat like Mexican place with this one girl, and we're sitting down, and she's facing towards the rest of the restaurant. I'm just like facing towards her and the wall, and in the middle of the date, she like looks like she saw a ghost or something like that.
You will not believe what will happen next. And if I was him, I would have walked out upon hearing the news.
And I'm like, what's up? And she's like hiding behind me, like freaking out. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, my ex-husband just walked in. And this girl is like 19. Like I was 20, like she's 19. I'm like, your ex-husband, like hello?
Damn!
Like, am I gonna have to fight this guy? Like, am I gonna have to run? Like, what's the story? And basically just like, she got married when she was like 18 for like 6 months, and it was this crazy ordeal, and goes to say like the date did not go great, but it was I was so scared. Like, and then we walked by the cashier and like walked right by her ex-husband, and she was like calling me babe to like show. I was like, I just met this girl. It was so weird. It was so bad.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
If I find out my date is just using me to get back at their ex, I do not want any part of that.
Go to a date, 10 minutes in, she asks me what my star sign is. I say Capricorn. She says it's not going to work out. I'm like, okay, good. I proceed to drop her home because I picked her up, and that was it. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, you would be surprised. There's a lot of that here.
So she would be compatible with who?
I have no idea.
No?
I'm the wrong person to ask about star signs. I only know my own because of other people, but I wouldn't know anyone. If they say I'm April, I wouldn't know what star sign it is.
I believe he dodged a bullet in this situation.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, thank you. Dang, I done started eating, and I thought I was taking you out on a date for your birthday.
The reason why this guy looks surprised is because he was planning to take his girl on a date. But upon arriving, he found out that she brought her friend. And they're already eating without him.
Oh, but I'm going to bring my friend in. It took a little while. So once you go ahead and start preparing, one time, I think she might need her phone at the phone.
What the is going on here?
You brought a whole other person on a date with this friend. This is a person. We're both a person. Let's talk to you. See, this is great. Why did you take that? I told you to act like this. We talked about us going on a date for your birthday. It does. But you brought a whole other person with you. It's us. Look at you call this us.
We? Who's we? There is no we.
You already got things. You got drinks.
If you're invited to a date and you bring a friend without telling the partner, it's just rude.
You can ask everything. I like it. No, it's not what. This is going to be a private intimate moment with us. It's my birthday. Why I can't get a photo.
To a certain extent, I can understand that it's her day. But without telling him in advance, it's just wrong.
No, I'm not. My birthday calls for my own birthday. Like, you know what? No, you don't date. He's like that. So you date one person. I'm gonna date two individuals. Well, you're not dating her. You're dating me first, okay? But she's somebody gross. But she's here. She's dating you. That's my birthday. That's what I would. Well, how about y'all have a good birthday? I'm gonna go ahead and head out. You sitting there looking crazy, like I don't even understand. But don't drop that I'm not dropping no card at the door. I'm gonna go ahead and go. You have a great birthday. This was I will lose your number. You have a good day. All right. Girl, they do not need him. Like, it's okay. Like, whatever.
My man. At least he gave her a goodbye gift she wouldn't forget.
Okay, so here's one of my first date nightmares, okay? This is a true story. So this girl invites me over, right? She says, you want to come to my place? I'm going to cook. We're going to eat. Awesome. I love to eat. Sure, I'll show up. Knock on the door. She opens the door. What am I greeted with? A really, really bad stench. Okay, I don't pay it too much mind. She's pretty hot. We're going to keep pushing forward with this.
This story will be a reminder of why you shouldn't ignore your instincts.
Okay, so I get in there and I realize that the smell is ammonia. She's got like 6 cats. She didn't tell me she had a cat. But all right, we'll let it go. She's pretty good looking. Okay, so we sit down at the table and start having dinner, right? We're hitting it off. We're talking, drinking some beers, smelling cat piss, whatever. She cooked pasta. I was eating pasta. And so in the middle of eating, this cat jumps up on the dinner table. Okay, I look over at the cat. Just jumped up on the dinner table. I look over at the cat. I look back at her. She didn't miss a beat. Kept talking. So obviously this is the norm. That's kind of weird. But I'm just gonna let it go, okay? Because she's pretty good looking. All right, so the cat walks by me. It's facing her now. Its hole is facing me. Its asshole is 6 inches away from my plate. 6 inches. The cat's is right next to my plate.
This is where I'd have to draw the line.
So at this point, I'm questioning the cleanliness of the utensil I'm using, the food itself, the plate, the chair I'm sitting in, everything. I'm thinking, damn, this bitch is fucking nasty. Okay. Anyway, so I grabbed the cat and I put it on the floor and I said, the cat's right next to my plate. You know, it's nasty or whatever. And she goes, dude, my cats are family. Don't treat my cats like that. My cats are family.
Well, I'm out, man.
Okay, so make a long story short, we end up going to her bedroom. We did the deed. I spent the night, woke up with the worst pink eye you've ever seen in your life. I had to go to the doctor twice.
Once again, never ignore the signs and never dismiss your gut feeling.
Just getting home from this first date, right? Or it was supposed to be a first date. Shorty walked in the restaurant. As soon as she see me, she turned around and said, oh, no. What's she talking about, oh, no? What's she saying, oh, no, for? I'm saying, like, if you walk in the restaurant and you see me, is you gonna say, oh, no? I'm grateful.
Let people say what they want and never let anyone make you doubt yourself as a man.
Dating is getting more confusing each year. Are we supposed to be dating someone we like? Or are we supposed to be dating someone we can afford? I don't know anymore. And then, now they're saying that girls like other men that don't like them. And they like other men that don't like them. And they don't like men that like them. So now,
And I've always been like this.
Everybody's liking someone that they can't get. So now we're all in a circle chasing each other.
A lot of people from the new generation are stuck trying to impress each other with false masks, and the whole solution for one is to be themselves. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.